this?
They need to keep their nose out of this.
No, I don't believe this because you were supposed to take care of the network problem. You know, they're not this smart, brother. They don't think like we do. No. There's got to be somebody on the inside.
Like we do.
No, right somebody on the inside's got to be smartening them up, bro.
Right there.
You need to take care of this, okay?
I'm on it, bro. I am so on this.
Put the
Son of a
bitch.
Brother, more than we need eyes in the back of our head.
Worst comes to worst, we just go in there and we beat them. We take care of them. We beat them tonight.
Yeah, before you kill everybody, I want to find out who this is.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I want to find this out. Then we crucify him, and then we beat him. I like it.
Introducing at this time, accompanied to the ring by his tag team partner, Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner. He is Crimson.
As we welcome you back to Impact, it's time for a special four-way match featuring one member of 4 established tag teams in TNA, and each of these 4 competitors to be joined by their respective partners at ringside. While Crimson headed to the ring for battle, he is accompanied by his mentor, Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. Crimson's 3 opponents tonight are Douglas Williams with his British Invasion mate Magnus, the eccentric Orlando Jordan with Eric Young, and Jesse Neal, who will have his Inc. partner Shannon Moore watching his back. We invite you to join us in Cincinnati, Ohio for Lockdown VIP Weekend. Details available at shoptna.com. And speaking of lockdown, we will see tag team action inside the cage in Cincinnati this Sunday. It's going to be Inc. versus the British Invasion versus Orlando Jordan and Eric Young versus Crimson and Scott Steiner. A 4-way tag in the cage this Sunday in Cincinnati.
So this is like a preview of that, a captain's match per se, even though we don't know if these are the actual captains.
4 singles competitors representing those 4 teams. First pin, first submission to win it as Douglas Williams, the British Invasion, starts off against Inc.'s Jesse Neal.
I mean, it's a great opportunity come this Sunday at Lockdown for one of these teams to move up in the rankings, more or less, of the tag team division here. Look at this. We've seen
the history between these two, Shannon Moore and Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. It's all about disrespect. We saw how Shannon Moore disrespected Big Papa Pump. Shannon wiped his backside with the chain headgear that Scott Steiner always wears.
Yeah, definitely showing no respect towards Scott Steiner, and that's kind of the MO of Shannon Moore. He kind of does what he wants when he wants and doesn't really care what anybody thinks, including his own partner at times.
Yeah. Quick side slam here by Orlando Jordan leads to a pin as, again, we see Shannon Moore and Scott Steiner communicating around the ringside area. Orlando Jordan reels off the right.
And Orlando Jordan is, you know, very tough guy to prepare for. Jesse Neal able to drop Orlando, and Orlando getting himself out of the ring. So it's like you don't have to tag in the match here and kind of just jump in and out of here. Look at that.
This. Crimson showing the power, the authority. Suplex over on Jesse Neal. Goes for the pin and gets a near fall.
Yeah, pretty strong exploder suplex there. That's a similar throw that Scott Steiner's used for a long time. Steiner does a little different. There's more of a high crotch and a waist lock, where Crimson did it with a high collar and a high crotch.
And if you're Crimson, could you really have a better teacher, a better mentor, as Jesse Neal hits the crossbody from the second rope? Could you have a better teacher than Scott Steiner?
No. Impressive. Spear right there by Jesse Neal.
Full speed ahead as Jesse Neal connects with the spear on Crimson. And again, Shannon Moore in the face of Big Papa Pump.
Look at this. Just going and picking a fight, Shannon Moore is with Steiner.
You saw Jesse Neal, his Inc. tag team partner, not happy with Shannon's antics.
Look at this. Now you got Steiner just on a full-on assault.
Just manhandling Shannon Moore.
Doug Williams just landed right in his jaw, but all sorts of stuff going on out here.
Wait a minute.
Abyss, what the hell?
Oh, Abyss with the shot from behind. He just decked Crimson. Oh, I'll tell you what.
Wait.
This monster never forgets, does he?
That's exactly right. We've seen when Abyss was put on the shelf, Janice was driven in the back of Abyss by Crimson.
And this is the payback for the monster Abyss. Crimson gets to his feet. Abyss has got that steel guardrail laid out on the arena floor.
Payback, so you know what?
Watch out here. God, choke slam right onto the guardrail, right onto the steel on the concrete. This thing has broken down. Referee Jackson James trying to maintain control here as Orlando gets shot off into the corner. Avoids Douglas Williams coming in.
Orlando, even though he's outlandish and he does some uncomfortable, freaky things there.
He's got that vicious side, though, doesn't he?
Sure does.
Running clothesline. Here's the cover. Gets 2, and Williams kicks out before 3.
Now, that would suck to get pinned by a guy wearing what Orlando's wearing, I'll tell you that.
Here's Magnus in.
Well, look at Orlando. I'm sorry, Eric Young with the referee. Eric's confused. He doesn't know what's, his kind of brain's always scrambled.
British Invasion with the double team, and Eric Young cuts off Magnus. Eric bails out to the floor. Orlando Jordan's got Douglas Williams. Oh, God. Nailed him. He calls that the gender bender. Bet you're not surprised. On top for the pin and gets 3.
The winner of the match, Orlando Jordan.
Very impressive right there. A lot of moving parts, and Orlando Jordan got the win. Let's see what happens come lockdown this Sunday when these 4 teams have at it. Inside a steel cage in Cincinnati, Ohio, baby.
You know, now might not be the best time to be playing video games. Relax. I did not come here to fight you. Besides, I don't feel like getting kicked in the jaw again.
What are you here for, Bubba?
Just gonna give you a little heads up. Hogan is gonna make you an offer. An offer that you should not refuse. I've known you a long time. We got a ton of history together. Let me put it in terms that you can understand. This time, the grass is greener on the other side. And there's less seeds, too. That's always good, right?
Yeah.
Listen.
Okay.
Saw what happened to Anderson?
He's an asshole.
Yeah, he is an asshole, but you saw what happened to him, and you don't want that happening to you. Just a little heads up. Maybe you should take the advice this time.
Still to come, a huge 6-man tag team match. It's Hernandez, the Pope, and Jeff Jarrett versus Matt Morgan, Samoa Joe, and Kurt Angle.
And the first of our best-of-3 series to determine the man advantage for this Sunday's Lethal Lockdown match. This bad boy's next.
Is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first of all, representing Immortal from Cameron, North Carolina, Matt Hardy.
It is time for the first of 3 matches tonight, ordered by the network. It's Immortal versus Fortune, as we are going to determine who has the numbers edge, who has the man advantage for the Lethal Lockdown match this Sunday in Cincinnati. And representing Immortal in this match, it's the cold-blooded Matt Hardy, but it looks like he's got backup.
Yeah, well, that's his teammates right there. I mean, Nation Bar, Ric Flair, Bully Ray, and Abyss. All 4 of these men are members of Immortal. Will collide in the Lethal Lockdown match this Sunday, as you said, Mike, against Fortune. Well, I'll tell you what, it's the first of 3, as you said, and I'd like to see how Matt Hardy does here with his opponent, who's coming out right now.
And now, introducing his opponent, he is the Tna Exhibition Champion of the world, representing Fortune,
Well, when Immortal faces Fortune in the Lethal Lockdown cage war this Sunday in Cincinnati, we see Kazarian's got some Fortune back up as well. This 8-man match on Sunday. It starts off 1-on-1, but then in intervals, it's 2-on-1, 3-on-2, 4-on-3. This is the first in the best-of-3 match series tonight here on Impact, where we will find out who has the man advantage. It's the X Division champion Kazarian representing Fortune.
Well, the man advantage is vital. Hold on, a little referee Hepburn here. Look at this. sending Fortune to the back. Looks like Fortune's telling Beer Money and Danes are telling Hebner, we'll tell him to go back. Don't blame him.
Senior official Earl Hebner laying down the law to Fortune.
Not kidding.
You can see Fortune not happy with that. Looks like Immortal's going to get the thumb as well.
I guess that's fair by Earl Hebner. It is fair. Oh, my God, look at Flair's flipping.
Absolutely.